Basic console output. The console is where text goes when we print in Python. There are other ways to display information using graphical output, and we'll learn those later in the course. For now, it's just text and it goes to the console. We've seen the print command, so we know, or the print function, so we know what these lines do. They'll print carpe followed by diem, there carpe followed by diem, no surprise. That's if you say print multiple times, it prints on multiple lines. Each print gets its own line. What if I wanted to stay on the same line? Well, in Python 3, that's accomplished by saying print, the thing you want to print, comma, and then when you say end equals, this inside the quotes here is what's going to be provided at the after the carpe, or after whatever you say right here to print in general. If you don't specify an end, the end is a new line. It may go to the next line. If you do, though, you can stay on the same line as we see here. We say print carpe and then diem, and as you can see, it says carpe diem. Now, we can actually specify anything as the end, like zzz, and if we go ahead and run this, there's that zzz. So if we have the end as an empty string, we say carpe space diem. Now that space is because there's a space right here. Now, if we're printing a string, you can easily add a space right there. But what if we're going to print the number, say, 22? Now, the 22 diem with no space between it. You can't add a space after the 22 because we're outside of quotes, so Python won't really care about that space. In that case, you can put a space in the end. This says print this, whatever it is, then print a space and stay on the same line. And there it is, 22 space diem. All right, now to print multiple items, you can say print item, comma, item. And this can be actually quite handy, as you can see in this example. For carpe diem, naturally, we could have just printed it all as one string. But say down here, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. We don't quite know what variables are yet, but we have some variables that we set to A, B, and C for a right triangle. And we want to say what side A, side B, and the hypotenuse equal. So we say side A equals, that's inside quotes, so Python will print it out exactly as we specify, side A equals right there. And then we print out A, but because it's outside of quotes, we're telling Python to evaluate this and give us the value that A is set to, in this case 3. So this line right here results in the output of side A equals 3. We printed two different items, the string side A equals, and then on the same line, the value A, which happened to be 3. Printing multiple items in a single call to print is convenient, especially for this sort of use.